I asked the guys at Specialized to make me some very special saddles, a clear plastic saddle that I might have the opportunity to be able to see through and see what happens to different tissues. With this in mind, I recruited some of my previous patients, and pretty soon I had a basic group of about 12 women. We pressure mapped them, did all the traditional things, and as they were describing this pressure that they had, the original technology showed pressure on the front of the nose of the saddle, which we would all assume was the area. I went back to the clear plastic saddle so that we could actually see what was happening to the tissues. So the front of the saddle, where the pressure map had shown high pressure, the nose of the saddle and those tissues became ischemic, which is the lack of blood flow. So if I take my pink palm and I press on it, I make a white spot, that's ischemia. We knew that was going to be a problem. But during this time, we began to see edema or excess fluid collection in the other genitalia, the labial tissues, and it began to swell and grow through the cutout of the saddle. So the prototypes then really morphed into a saddle that used newfangled foams. We built the nose of the saddle out of this 2 different densities of memory foam to really support the frontal labia and other most sensitive structures. We built kind of a hammock, if you will, into the bottom of the lake or the cutout and filled it with another kind of memory foam that really supports those other tissues. I chose the Power Saddle base to begin this project because of its popularity with men and women worldwide. That said, the Power shape is not for everyone, and for that reason, there are other shapes in the pipeline and will be out shortly. There are going to be a lot of women who still do well with a saddle with a cutout. But if they're suffering from numbness, pain, uncontrollable swelling, chronic irritation, I beg them to try this and move away from the cutout.